Hey guys, it's Eniya Garcia here, and in this video I talk about the Laptop Mommies website. Now I know you guys have been hearing me post about Laptop Mommies and you're probably wondering like, what is this movement? As you can hear my child screaming in the background. What is this movement? What is it about? What does it entail? Why did you create this? What's going on? So like Laptop Mommies is basically a movement that I've started to just give moms like me and you, single, non-single, whatever, information about parenting, how to become financially free, and ultimately create a healthy lifestyle for our children. Now, I created this website because I became a parent in 2020, and through becoming a parent in 2020, I had to harness my skills and switch my business online because of the major pandemic that had happened. I was no longer able to do hair at a salon. So through that, I also had my first baby on the way, Zane. So this all happened within the year of 2020. I was super nervous. I wasn't really sure, how was it that I was going to sit here and provide for my kid? Because, all the salons were shut down. I was really used to working. I wasn't really used to relying on people at this point in my life. Like I had moved all the way across the country by myself at this point. So I've made connections by this point. I had a job, I had things going for myself, and then everything gets shut down and I get pregnant. And at first I thought this was an absolute curse. I cried. I'm probably gonna put up a picture somewhere here of me crying, being devastated, being sad, being depressed, just everything under the sun because I had so much uncertainty. There was so much uncertainty in the world as a whole that it was almost like a dream, like a nightmare, actually. I didn't have a baby shower, and a lot of my friends didn't get to have a baby shower because of what was happening during that time. So it was just a really weird time, but what did come from it was that I legitimately started to make a lot of money online selling blowout brushes and other beauty products because I had transitioned and pivoted my business, my beauty business. I was in the salon doing hair. I pivoted my beauty business into an online drop shipping company. So what I would do is I would basically, have some of the inventory up and just basically get the hottest selling beauty items and have them for sale for like, a decent price, a lower price, or anything of that sort. And it started to do really well for me. I made my first 6 figures with that company, the Glam Page. And through that alone, it opened up my mind. And I started to realize a lot of other women could literally use the same information that I used in order to start my first online beauty shop. And this helped change my life. So I know for a fact that it can help change anyone's life who's out there who may be trying to make an income for their kid, through this online mechanism, because I will say that having my business online also allowed me to be home with my kids and not miss any of their moments. It also helped me to save money on having somebody watch them, and it also helped me to be comfortable. Really wasn't too comfortable with leaving my children with people that are like, people that I don't really know. Like, let's be real. I don't have family out here, so I was hiring nannies at that point. Or would have been hiring nannies at that point because I chose to have a baby away from my family. Not saying that I don't love my family, but I really just loved the area in which I moved and I was just ready to start fresh. And I don't regret it because, my kids are gonna just have such a wonderful childhood here. They're gonna be able to go to the beach. Every weekend we go to the beach. Like there's so many things that we get to do here that are just our normal life that we would not be able to do anywhere else. And I don't regret moving across the country to have a kid in a different area. At first it's really hard, but once you really develop a support system for your family, it could be the life of your dreams, to be honest. So it's really, 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 really freaking crazy. But yeah, so I was struggling, man. I didn't know what was gonna go on and I was scared. And I know that there's gonna be a lot of women who go through this while they're pregnant. You might not be going through a pandemic, but there's a lot of things that are scary during pregnancy. Maybe your partner's not supporting you. Maybe your parents aren't supporting you. Maybe your family is not supporting you. Maybe you're just the type of person who just hasn't had support your whole life, just because of how you were raised or where you were born or what you were born into it. And it might not even be your fault. you know? So these are the ways in which we can utilize our knowledge in order to create a better life for our future generations, because just because we grew up with a certain way or we grew up in a certain mechanism doesn't mean that we have to pass that down over to our children. So I just wanted to really make this video about like what the movement's really about and why I'm going so hard for moms and why I'm going so hard for laptop mommies and how it really all began. And it really all began within my own emotions, because I know how it feels to be nervous about a baby you're bringing into the world, because I was there. And at this point, I want to just be able to help other women who are feeling this way or don't feel supported during their pregnancy, financially, emotionally, any of those things. So that's why I've created the website. That's why I've created the blog with lots of parenting advice. And I've also created the courses. So definitely click the link below and check out laptopmommies.com, where we have a bunch of resources on how to make it as a mom, whether you're single, co-parenting, in a relationship, financially supported, not financially supported, married, whatever. We know that the mom journey as a whole, it's hard. And even if you have a partner, sometimes you don't feel supported. So I believe that becoming a mom in itself, like there's only so much your partner can even understand or do. So ultimately it is a lonely journey. So we shouldn't feel that alone. And that's why I really wanted to utilize the community and really help us to reach out to each other and support each other on this mommy journey, because we are legitimately creating the future. We are creating the future. We are tending to our children. Our children are going to create the new world. And however we treat them is how they're going to treat each other and basically treat this world. So we are a very, very, very important aspect in this world. So as long as we understand, you know, what is it that we have to do, how we have to treat our kids, how can we get them into a healthier lifestyle or healthy life in general, and just help them grow and be ambitious as a whole, I think we would all be good. So definitely check out laptopmommies.com. I hope that this video was somewhat helpful, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.